everyone, it is Beth with Flying by the Seat of My Plants, and today is Memorial Day. I want to say thank you to all the veterans that have served, are serving. So many have sacrificed their life, and we will be forever grateful for that. And just want to say thank you to all of you and to your families that have made that sacrifice. So anyhow, today I am getting in my pepper plants. Well, I've been putting them in. Last week I planted some peppers along the fence over there, mainly the hotter varieties, and trying to keep the either chipmunk or groundhog at bay. So they've been topping off my peppers, which, to be honest with you, is not a bad thing. If that does happen to you, they're actually benefiting your peppers. I'm going to show you one here. If you could tell, you know, there's where they chomped the top off there and over here. But as you can see, I am getting a lot of new growth in there. And it is going to make this a fatter, bushier, healthy pepper plant. This is a King of the North here. What I'm planting over here are my cubanelles. I did put some other peppers, I'll show you that, earlier, but I want to show you what I do to help prevent transplant shock. When I am transplanting my peppers, tomatoes, just about any plant really, is what I do is I water it really well, and this way all the roots have plenty of water when I put them into the new soil. And the reason why I do that, if it was dry and I put them into a dry soil and then water them, I don't think it's really enough for them when you first transplant them. So anyhow, I brought the hose over and I will just get it off of a high power there. Okay, so I'm just going to water this pot and basically soak it. And the water's coming out the bottom to really get the roots wet before I put them in the ground. And I'm going to do that to all of them. These are my cubanelles. These are my one of my favorite peppers for stuffing with Italian sausage, topping with marinara sauce, home canned marinara sauce, and then mozzarella cheese, and then baking them, and they're simply delicious. I freeze a lot of it and then pull it out for different meals. And all of these were started from seed. Today it's really windy. I know some people, last night was horrific with storms, and I feel bad for anybody that was in the path of any of those tornadoes. It's been going on, lots of tornadoes lately. We're very fortunate where we're at that we didn't have any of that. But I've seen Michigan, Wisconsin, Missouri, Arkansas, and more. Just a lot of tornadoes. Okay, so these are all watered really well. And I'm going to turn the camera so you can see. One thing I do want to mention, I still have the yard sale going on. Or not the yard sale, the plant sale out front. And mainly I have all tomatoes left, and quite a few of them. I reduced the price down to $2, so if you're in my neck of the woods, Strongsville, Ohio area, I've been posting on different groups in Facebook, and I got to meet some wonderful people. I do have a Facebook group, Flying by the Seat of My Plants, And this year, actually, I got to meet some of the people. Well, there's other people that have been coming here a couple of years buying plants. But this year, Al, hi Al, wonderful, wonderful person. He came to visit. Another one, Nick, childhood friend. But Al, just a really wonderful person. He brought me some plants. He brought me some corn starts and some seed and a Belgium tomato that he said the tomatoes get up to 5 pounds. But he's a good contributor in the group on Facebook. John and his wife, I got to meet them this year, and they traveled to here to pick up plants, which had to be like at least a 45-minute drive. And other ones, Melissa, she came from the east side, was here last year and this year. And so many repeat customers, and I appreciate all of you. You know, if you are watching this video and you stopped at the plant sale, go ahead and say hi. And share, you know, if you bought plants last year from me, how they did last year. And it's just wonderful to hear all that. Somebody stopped this year. I don't know if she's even on Facebook, but she came back this year and told me her tomatoes were absolutely wonderful that she got from me. So the plants and that she grew. So it's always wonderful to hear that. But yeah, yesterday I took, you know, was in the back while the sale was going on. I just put, you know, ring doorbell if you need me. And I did a lot of seed. So I did a lot of flower seed yesterday. I did the Mexican sunflower for the butterflies. They love the Mexican sunflower. So I got that in yesterday by seed. A bunch of zinnias. Marigold. I did a white marigold. Sunflower Steve. I ordered seeds from him and I got some of those in. And plus planting the petunias I started from seed this year. They're absolutely gorgeous. And stuff that's coming back from last year. Milkweed. So I used to winter sow that every year. Now I no longer have to do that because it just reseeds now, and my butterfly garden is full of milkweed. And just different other flowers that I plant. So anyhow, right now, let me turn the camera. So I went ahead and watered these really good. And I'll show you how I plant them. The bed I'm putting it in is 2 foot by 4 foot, and on one side I already have stevia in it, but I'm kind of scattering my peppers in different areas just so I'm hoping the groundhog, you know, if I put them all in one area, I'd be afraid that he wouldn't want to eat all of them. So right now I am just scattering them in different areas so they're not all being eaten. They might be done with them though. Once they get to the peppers get to a certain size, I think it starts getting bitter for them, and they leave them alone. But the ones they did top off, I am grateful for. Like I said, they did me a favor, actually, because they're going to be nice and bushy. So anyhow, on to planting the peppers. So let me turn this camera. Okay, so I did run out of my Trifecta Plus, and I have to order more. I get that from M.I. Gardener, but I went ahead and just so I can add some fertilizer when I plant my peppers, I'm using Plant Tone. So here I'm just gonna start with digging a hole. And these plants are just absolutely gorgeous. And I soaked all of these really good. And then you just want to kind of loosen up the roots and get it planted. And this one already has peppers on it. And when they're real little babies, yeah, you do want to take any of the flowers off so that it concentrates on just growing. But these are so big now, I'm just leaving them.
peppers do like to hold hands, so I don't know, that's probably a little over 12 inches apart from there. And then I'm going to put one in the middle here, kind of like the number 5 on a dice. And 5 plants are going over here. You just want to make sure when you plant that you leave to where the sun can get all around the plants. Last year I did bell peppers in one of my back beds. It was a 4 by 5 or 6 foot bed. Forgot to put the plant tone in there. I'm just going to put it around the sides. Anyhow, bring fertilizer, I'm not going to have to put it in there. So I'm putting that in the hole. Add some around here. The soil here has been amended, so it's all good soil. So I'm not really too worried about them. Okay, so I put some plant tone in here, mixed it up so the roots aren't sitting right on the bottom, and then I'm going to loosen that up a little. Put the plant in. Can't wait to have my sausage stuffed Cubanelle peppers. I'm probably dropping about a tablespoon in each hole. And the other ones that I forgot to put it in, I just put it around there. Alright, so that's 5 Cubanelle in. It makes me very happy. And I still have more peppers to plant. But in this area, so I do have some flat leaf parsley. That's right here. And some stevia. That's over here. And I gotta adjust this camera. Okay, so here I have celery that I planted. I probably got this in, I started this from seed and got it in, I think last week or something. Bunching onions, I have to add fertilizer. And the peppers, I'm going to go ahead and water that really good too. But anyhow, that I just wanted to show you how I prevent my transplant shock. You know, when I transplant the peppers, tomatoes, just really wet down the soil before you take them out of their pot. Here's peppers I did yesterday, and you can see, you know, this one, it was chomped on, but I have a lot of new growth in there, so that's going to be a nice bushy one. And I can't tell, oh yeah, they started chomping on this one, so that's starting to bush out. But the peppers are gorgeous. And then on the other side over here, I have my eggplant, and that's absolutely gorgeous. I have a Sugar Rush peach right there in the front. My first year trying that out, so I'm excited about that. And then in these front beds, I always plant zinnias. So I put white carnations up here, and this is all by seed. And I did a bunch of zinnias in here, different varieties. And then also in this bed, I put zinnias in here. I did the white carnation, or marigold. And over there is my butterfly garden, so there's all the milkweed that comes back, and then it's different plants inside of there. This here is the rutabaga. And this was all, yeah, I started these. Well, I don't know. Either that the birds planted them. I can't remember. But the milkweed all comes back now. Here's some snapdragons that overwintered. Absolutely gorgeous snapdragons. And so here's all that going on. In here I have spearmint. I don't know if I should leave it there. Anyhow, still thinking about it. Lavender I started from seed. My petunias that I started from seed. More milkweed. And then more flowers down there. I did the torch lavender. And then I did sunflower seeds. And some zinnias all through here also. And over here, this raised bed, I have holy basil in here. I have bee balm in here. I planted a lavender over there. I still got other plants I want to put in here. On the back, I lined it with, if you guys are familiar with Sunflower Steve, I got a pack of seed from him and put some seed down there. I still have more that I want to plant. And here are the blackberries, black raspberries. Just to show you, this here is the blackberry. See how far apart all these flowers are? Oh, hey there. Nice little visitor right there. You can see the bee waiting for all of these, or me to move so he can get to the flowers. These are the blackberries. See how far apart they are? Now, these is a cluster of the black raspberries. Black raspberries, I didn't even plant any black raspberries. This was all from the birds. So, I have to thank them. And over in this area, it's my perennial, so I put in a bunch of different zinnia seeds. This area I did put the Mexican sunflower. That's for the butterflies. They love Mexican sunflower. And right now I'm in Northeast Ohio, so I am just starting my seeds. I could have started earlier, but anyhow, I've been busy with the plant sale plus working. And so that's what I got done so far. I'll show you the other peppers real quick. Okay, I planted these probably like last week. And this is where they were starting to chomp on some of my peppers. But here I have more of the hot variety. Hungarian yellow wax, Craig's Grande, some of my jalapenos, pumpkin spice jalapeno, lemon spice, orange spice. But mainly because I did an overabundance of Hungarian yellow wax. So a lot of that is in here. A woman told me what she does with hers is she char grills them, and then she cooks Italian sausage, and then she will stuff it. She'll mix the Italian sausage after it's cooked with cream cheese and stuffs her peppers. I can't remember if she said if she puts marinara sauce, but I think that would be good. But anyhow, and this one is the poblano. So the peppers are looking really good. Hey, Abby. And over here, just to show you really quick, that is a snapdragon that came back from last year. Beautiful. It's called the Black Prince. Overwintered. It never really even died back. We had such a mild winter. But this one, I expanded this garden, or, well, didn't really expand it, but I amended this whole bed. And over here I have the Chicago fig right here. And that's coming back nicely. This is my second year with the Chicago fig, so I'm really, really hoping that I get some figs this year. That would be so fun. Coneflowers. These overwintered, actually, from last year that I started from seed. Left them in the pot. They never made it to the garden, and they overwintered. So they're in the ground now. And I have a butterfly bush, some daisies, and that's for the birds. And that little guy holding the sunflower, I put bird seed in there, and they like it. Plus I have a bird feeder in the back. And this bed, I still am not sure what I'm going to put in here. But yeah, kind of late to the planting, but that's okay. It's all going to do wonderful. I'm not worried about it. These all have to go into my garden. I started some stuff here from seed. I have the cucumbers yet. Kajari melon. I have the stars and moon watermelon. I only see 2 that germinated. I have golden zucchini. Right now I'm only seeing 1. I have a white scallop, like a patty pan. A yellow scallop patty pan. Not a lot of germination. I might throw some more seeds in. It's not too late for those. I can even direct seed right in where I'm putting them. Over here, I have some okra coming up. I have green zucchini bush that has not germinated yet. Kohlrabi. And I did do the butterfly pea. The pink, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that germinated, and only 1 so far, the lavender. And there's some more petunias I started from seed. They're absolutely gorgeous. Onions are going in today. I'm just doing it. And I guess that's about it. My green stalks are doing good. Some of the petunias I started from seed. They're a ruffled petunia. I just love those. And some more tomatoes up here I gotta get in the ground. And some of the empty spots, I'm gonna fill that up. I might even put like this one, well, one that's higher up. If it's empty, I'm gonna add a cherry tomato plant. I did that last year, and it did wonderful. Here's some more Cubanelle. Strawberry plants are not doing well, so I went to Batiti's to buy more, and they were almost $13 a plant. So I'm like, no thank you. I went to Stark Brothers and I ordered another, I think it's 20 of them that I got, bare root, for $13.99, $14, and shipped for free. So I'm going to replace the ones that didn't make it, and hopefully I will have strawberries. I know I'll have some. And this is the Alpine strawberry. I looked that up. I forgot what it was called last time. But I do have little strawberries starting there. So, and here's the corn I was gifted. And there's the Belgium tomato plant. Gabby, watch out. Oh. It is called the Giant Belgium. It's supposed to get up to 5-pound tomatoes. So that is going to be fun. Anyhow, I just wanted to come show you how I plant my peppers and other plants to keep them from going into shock when I transplant them. And I'll bring you along when I plant some more stuff back there. And right now I got to amend the beds. I want to get that corn in and the onions in. That is on the list to get done today. So, everybody have a wonderful day. And again, thank you to all that has served for our country. And I will talk to y'all on the next one. All right, bye.